you speak a lot about adversity that you've faced as a trader with drawdowns and things like that. So one of my questions is, how do you've had some drawdowns that I think would like traumatize a lot of traders to the point that they would be fearful forever to ever step back in and trade. So like in those darkest of moments, how do you find like the perseverance to get back up and to get overcome that, and more so to strategically plan for how you're going to get better?
Mm. I think it comes down to aligning yourself with your long-term vision. And when you give something enough time, it puts things into perspective. So when I thought about how much I lost, which was around like $150,000, just blown up in a couple trades, I recognize that, traders who are successful at this career, they recognize that that's probably not going to be the worst thing that could happen to them in the long run. Like that's probably not even going to dent, the amount of P&L they'll generate over the course of their career. So for me, I was thinking that I'll take this opportunity to learn a very hard lesson. And ideally, I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to look back and just laugh that, I could have given all this up for that reason. Um, Being able to put things in perspective is very, very helpful. And the other attribute is being able to reflect deeply on these situations, not just let it go. Like whenever I take a loss or whenever I make a mistake, I don't go into the next day until I know exactly what I'll do next time. 100% what I'll do. If this happens again, I'm going to do this. What are the systems I can put in place that are going to prevent this from happening, or that will guarantee that this action will happen? Like I drill down into the details, write down as many notes as I need to, and the next day, if that happens, I'm going to do the right thing. Even if it's the wrong thing to do, or it's not the most optimal way to do it, it's better to always have a plan. And personally, if I have an idea of the system I'll implement or the process that I'll apply the next time that situation occurs, I feel a lot more hopeful because I understand that, okay, here's exactly why this happened. Now, if we eliminate the aspect, can I be a successful trader? And the answer was yes, because the way that I looked at my journey the entire time was as a professional. So I'm looking at it like I grew that account meticulously, very slowly throughout the year. A couple of trades got out of control, but that doesn't invalidate the effort that I put in all the way up to that point. And so because I did it I didn't make money extremely quickly, I understood that I have the ability to do it. And if you can put yourself in that position where you're building the skills and you can rely on them versus like having like a big win out of nowhere and just having a huge amount of money to play with, you'll never know if that was luck or if that was skill. Whereas like I could determine exactly why this happened and that I did have the skills to do it. So it's just a matter of believing in yourself, putting it to perspective, and then being able to iterate and make things right for the next opportunity. And if I didn't find a solution, I wouldn't trade the next day. I will literally dedicate that next day to like, what is the solution? And I won't stop until that happens.